Good afternoon, good people. On a Sunday today, I hope everyone has went to church, and I believe everyone is now has now sorted their story with our Christ Jesus, with our Christ Jesus Christ. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to share this one here. The euro US dollar. A couple of days back, we took euro US dollar from here, aiming to take it to this level over here. Uh, I believe people are still in this trade, and no one has missed this trade to the downside. We took it from here. We believe that the wave 4 is complete, and we are going for wave 5. Apparently, what we are trying to do, we are still trying to complete the diagonal that we took from. Yeah, it has been long since we've been trading this diagonal up and down, up and down. So now we are coming to an end with this diagonal. We are coming to an end with this diagonal. So let's look at the euro US dollar and see how it goes. You can see there on trade setup. I've just posted it so that you can look at it. I just posted it, this setup on a trade setup. Let's just look at it and see what we have here. It has been falling down with 5-wave structure to the downside. Very simple 5-wave structure to the downside here. Then right now, what we're having over here, we're having a nice corrective structure to the upside. Therefore, we are likely to get another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside coming to our target here. So the only thing we did with this one is to move to break even, with this one. So what we are seeing now, we are seeing this 1, 2, 3 move. That will probably complete the blue box. Therefore, we're gonna take a trade to the downside. This will probably give us a last wave 5, which looks like it will come in a form of a zigzag. This means in green, this will give us an A here, a B here, and a C over here. So nothing else we can expect with the euro US dollar. But as for me personally, I'm not interested in this short term buy to the upside. I'm not interested in that short term buy to the upside. What I'm interested in is selling it from this level. So it means I'll be adding a second position on this one, selling it to this level and all the way to the downside. But as you always know, I will give a signal for it. I'll give a signal, but I will be more likely to give it a signal once it gets to this level and then all the way to the downside. That's euro US dollar. Let me show you another one. Just a little recap. The pound US dollar. Pound US dollar. I also believe on the pound US dollar, everyone has moved to break even on it. So all people are in profit with the pound US dollar. We took it a while ago. So patience is what matters anyway. Remember, this one I gave it from here. We said we are selling it from this level. We sold it. It fell. It kept us a little bit over here, testing our patience, testing our emotions over here. Then it fell from this level, gave us a corrective structure, and then it continued to fail. Continue to fail to the downside. Not yet at the target, but we all moved to break even anyway. Everyone has moved to break even with this one. So even if it pushed to the upside, we're not gonna lose this trade. We just gonna get out with no loss. So right now we're waiting to come down. Once we can have a setup over here, maybe I'm hoping we're gonna have a move like this, then maybe a corrective structure like this. Therefore, I'll give a signal to take it to the downside. Pound US dollar. As much as euro US dollar will fall, this one it will fall. So it is up to you to check the correlation strength between the £2 US dollar and Euro US dollar. Euro JPY. Euro JPY, we also gave this one. We also gave this one. Remember, when I gave it out, it came from here. I wanted this to break here and give a corrective structure. Then we all enter to the downside. No one has entered this before. Why? Because it came to the boundary, it bounced, it went back up, it came and break. Now it gave us the breakout we were waiting for. This is a breakout we were waiting for. You can see over here we've got an impulse. Now we're having a corrective structure. This is a corrective structure that you will be selling. You will be selling. Once it breaks, you take it to the downside. Nice pips to the downside. That is the Euro US dollar that we took. USD JPY. Let's check the USD JPY. We also gave this signal over here on the USD JPY. We have a nice breakout on the USD JPY. We have a nice breakout. See what happened over here. I said when it breaks, we need to get some kind of a corrective structure over here. Then we sell to the downside. Apparently, what happened? It pushed up higher, giving us this pattern. So we were supposed to sell it from here to the downside, but we didn't sell it. So we didn't sell it. I saw it when it came to this level. So right now we will wait for maybe a flag corrective structure over here and sell it to the downside. USD JPY. Maybe some of you, they sold it. They sold it on the breakout. Some, they sold it on the breakout over here. It went there, then it came up, down again. Maybe I believe they are in a little bit of a profit right now. It depends on how you do it. Pound Australia, we took it last week on Thursday or Friday. That's when we took Pound Australia. So we are still going to the downside. Anyone who need to trade this one can look for a corrective structure, then continue to sell it to this level. We continue to sell it to this level and see what you get from here and see what you get. So if you're brave enough, maybe you can lock all your profit and see what you get here. Even if you don't take your profits over here, if you get a bigger corrective structure, you continue to the downside. But I'll be taking my profit over this level and wait for the corrective structure, then take it again. It depends what type of a trader you are. The Euro, the CHF. Let's look at the Euro, the CHF. I posted this on Trade Setup and also as a signal. The reason why I come back to this one, I want you to note something over here. Even though I am expecting this to push to the upside, then we take a trade at the upside. We still gonna monitor and check if this is giving exactly what we want. If it does not give what we want, maybe give us a corrective structure. Yeah, we will cancel this trade setup that we are looking at and start selling from these levels. So we will see what you get from here. But what I was hoping, hoping this is gonna take us to the upside due to the fact that we're having a nice harmonic pattern playing to this level. If this harmonic pattern plays over here, therefore we'll take this trade to the blue box. We're not gonna take it anyway. I am interested on the selling this pair. Why I'm interested in selling this pair? Because on the long term, I am looking it to go a big down. You can see this is about 400 to 500 pips to the downside that we're aiming to take on this one. Euro, CHF. I gave out this one as well. I gave out this one to you guys. Remember, I gave out this one. According to the risk reward that I've gave out, I was not expecting people to buy it. But you can see from the signal that I gave out, we're expecting this to sell because we expected this to sell this thing from this level up here to the downside. But it looks like we don't know what we're getting here because it pushed to the upside. Eventually, it relied on this three wave. Therefore, it break this one, it's going to the downside. So if this continue to fall to the downside, we will wait for an entry below this and take it more down. This is a long-term downside. But anyway, you can't trade this. You can't trade to the 2,000 pips unless you are investing in this thing. But we're gonna trade it a bit by bit, which is why we're trading it bit by bit until we get to the point where this is expected to go. Pound New Zealand. Also pound New Zealand, you can see. Pound New Zealand and Euro New Zealand, I was expecting the same thing. I was expecting a push up and a push down. Why? I was expecting this to give me a nice three-wave move like this. 1, 2, 3 to the upside. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside. To the upside. I mean to the downside. Yes, to the downside. So this has stayed 1. So I was hoping, I'm still hoping this would push to the upside. So if it does push to the upside, therefore we'll take this trade to the downside, going for wave 5 to the downside. So once we go to the wave 5 to the downside, we're gonna wait this to give us a bigger corrective structure and then we take it down. So either way, we don't tell the market what to do, but we trade what is happening there on the chart. So anything that I mentioned here, that we get a bigger corrective structure, is just what I thought. The ZAR, the South African rand, we're looking at the nice pattern that we are getting here, falling. Either way, if this terminates to going downside, we will expect to trade this up to 50% and see what we get after that. But anyway, I will send a trade out once we have a setup. We don't have a setup yet. Eurozar, either way, you can see here, I gave out a signal. If you go out of this structure, we'll be trading this to 50%. So if this pushes a little bit down like that, pushes like that, maybe come to the upside, then maybe give us a corrective structure, then I'll give a signal for this one to the upside, which is why now we're sitting on the trade setups. USD CAD, everyone is in profit. You have moved to break even. This is approaching the blue box, but our target is sitting below that. Is sitting below that. Everyone is in profit. So a lot of our pairs, they're actually running a good profit, except one that I'll show. Except one that I'll show that hit at the stop loss. If you took it, we all lost it. Oil, let's look what's happening with oil. I'm not sure if I've analyzed it. Oh yes, I did. Oil. This is what I'm expecting from oil, guys. I'm expecting this to the push to the upside. And right now it's giving us a nice setup over here. Nice setup over here. Once we get that, we'll be ready to take it to the upside, to the blue box, before we expect to sell it. Either way, with USD CAD, which is why it's going down, oil is going to be it's going to increase price a bit. Then CAD will get some kind of a strength from there. Let's go to one indices. This is the Nasdaq. This is a Nasdaq. We are not up to sell it anyway at this stage. I said we should wait for a proper move to the downside, then a corrective structure, and then we take it down. Right now, we are still bouncing here. We're having a nice three-wave corrective structure here, which we can be lucky to see it pushing to the downside, getting another bigger corrective structure downside. We had this ABC to the upside. We're gonna have this corrected, then we're gonna get this 1, 2, 3 to the upside again. Nasdaq. Right now we are trading at all-time highs. Gents, that's all. That's all I wanted to update you with. The Nifty. Yes, I did give a signal for Nifty. Remember, we took it last time from here to the down here. So what we see, what we're getting right now, we're getting some kind of a corrective structure. Maybe we're gonna be lucky to have this gapping to the upside. But once we have a nice correction here, then we'll take it to the upside. We'll see what's happening. Either way, I was expecting this to come to this level here. Cheers, guys. Enjoy your Sunday and enjoy your trading week. Cheers. Bye.